Welcome back to Speak English Fluently Now, the podcast that makes real English click for you. I'm Aria, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now. We put out lessons every week that actually help you speak, not just memorize.
And I'm Jack. Think of me as the guy in class who's always asking the questions you were too embarrassed to ask. That's literally my job here.
And you do it very well, Jack. Okay, so today we're diving into something that trips up almost every English learner I've ever met. And honestly, even some people who've been speaking English for years.
Oh, I already know I've been messing this one up. We're talking about say and tell, right?
Exactly. Say and tell. Two words. They both mean something about words coming out of your mouth, but they are not the same. And using the wrong one can make your English sound strange, even to people who aren't trying to correct you.
Okay, real quick, before we get into the rules, can you give me the situation where this actually matters? Like in real life?
Yes. Imagine you're at work and your manager gave you some news this morning. Your coworker comes up and says, "What happened?" What did your manager say? And you respond, "She said me to finish the report by Friday." Does that sound natural?
Actually, no. It sounds a little off.
Right. The correct version is, "She told me to finish the report by Friday." That's the difference. And by the end of this lesson, you'll never mix them up again. Let's start with Rule 1. Rule 1. Say does not need a person after it. Tell almost always needs a person after it. This is the big one. This is the rule that fixes most of the mistakes.
Wait, say doesn't need a person? So I can just say, she said it was raining, and that's complete?
Perfectly complete. You don't need to say who she said it to. She said it was raining. Done. Now try tell without a person. She told it was raining. Does that work?
No, it sounds wrong. So I need, she told me it was raining?
Exactly. Told me. There has to be a person there. Let's do a few real examples. My friend said the restaurant was amazing. That's perfect. My friend told me the restaurant was amazing. Also perfect because me is there. Now, my friend told the restaurant was amazing. That's broken. Something is missing.
Right, the me is missing. Okay, let me try one. My boss said there's a meeting tomorrow.
Perfect. And you can also say, my boss told us there's a meeting tomorrow. Both are correct. Great job. Memory tip for Rule 1. Think of it this way. Tell has an invisible blank next to it that you must fill in with a person. Tell underscore blank underscore something. Say has no blank. It just stands alone. Rule 2. We use tell for specific commands and instructions. When someone gives you directions, orders, or instructions, tell is your word.
Like when your mom tells you to clean your room. That kind of instruction?
Exactly like that. My mom told me to clean my room. The doctor told him to rest for 3 days. The teacher told the students to open their books. In all of these, someone is giving a direction, and tell carries that meaning naturally.
So what if I use say instead? Like, the doctor said him to rest?
That's the mistake most people make. Said him doesn't work in English. You can say the doctor said, rest for 3 days, if you're quoting the exact words. But if you're reporting what the doctor told someone to do, use told. The doctor told him to rest.
Okay, so say can be for quoting? Like repeating someone's exact words?
Yes, and that's actually Rule 3, so let's go there. Rule 3. We use say when we report the actual words or close to the actual words. Think of say like a quotation mark verb.
Quotation mark verb, I like that.
She said, I'll be late. He said he was tired. They said the train was delayed. In all of these, we're reporting what words came out of someone's mouth. Say is the right tool. But if you switch to tell, you need that person. She told me she'd be late. He told his friend he was tired. They told us the train was delayed.
So both are possible. It just depends on whether I mention who heard it.
That's a really clean way to put it, Jack. If you mention the listener, use tell. If you're just reporting the message, say works perfectly. Memory tip. Say what, tell who. Say the words. Tell the person.
Oh, that's catchy. Say what, tell who. I'm writing that on my hand.
Ha, please don't. Rule 4. A few fixed phrases use tell, and you just have to know them. These don't follow a pattern. They're set expressions. Tell the truth. Tell a lie. Tell a story. Tell the time. Tell the difference. These always use tell. Never say.
Wait, tell the time? Like, if someone asks me what time it is, I'm telling the time?
Exactly. Can you tell me the time? Is a perfectly natural question. And tell the truth. If you swap it to say the truth, it sounds completely wrong to a native speaker. These are just fixed collocations. They're married to tell. You learn them as phrases, not as a rule.
So I can't say, he said a lie?
Nope. It's always he told a lie. Or even better, he lied. But when you need to use the phrase, it's tell a lie. Every time. Memory tip. These fixed phrases are best learned as a group. Tell the truth, tell a lie, tell a story, tell the time, tell the difference. Say them together a few times and they'll stick. Alright, quick tip on how native speakers actually say these in fast, natural speech. When native speakers talk fast, told me often sounds like told me. The D almost disappears. And said to me gets squeezed into said to me. You won't always hear the full clear sounds.
Okay, let me try. Slow way. She told me to come early. Fast way. She told me to come early.
Yes, that sounds very natural. And the wrong version that learners sometimes say is she said to me come early, which is technically understandable but sounds stiff and non-native. The cleaner version is always she told me to come early.
Got it. So in fast speech, told me is the one to practice.
Exactly. Practice that one in your head every day. Okay, now let's do the phrase pack. 10 phrases from today's lesson. Listeners, we want you to repeat these softly after each one. Don't just listen. Say them out loud. Phrase 1. Tell me the truth.
My sister finally told me the truth about what happened at the party.
This is one of those fixed phrases. Use it whenever you want honesty from someone. It works in serious conversations and casual ones. Tell me the truth. Did you eat my lunch? Phrase 2. She said she would be here by 8.
She said she would be here by 8, but it's already 9.
This is reported speech with say. You're passing along what someone said, no person needed after said. Use this to share information or complain about someone who's running late. Phrase 3. He told me not to worry.
He told me not to worry, but I'm still a little stressed.
Notice the structure. Told me plus not to plus the verb. This is telling someone not to do something. Super useful at work, home, anywhere. Phrase 4. What did she say?
I missed what happened in the meeting. What did she say?
Simple but essential. You don't need a person after say here. You're asking about the content of what was said. Use this constantly when you've missed something. Phrase 5. Can you tell me how to get to the station?
Excuse me. Can you tell me how to get to the station from here?
Tell me how to is a polite request for instructions. Perfect for travel, directions, asking for help. Much more natural than can you say me the way? Phrase 6. They told us the flight was delayed.
We were sitting at the gate and they told us the flight was delayed by 2 hours.
Told us. The listeners are us. Perfect for reporting news that someone delivered to a group. Airports, workplaces, schools. All great places for this phrase. Phrase 7. He said nothing.
I asked him what was wrong and he said nothing, just looked away.
Short and powerful. Said nothing describes silence or a non-response. Never told nothing. That's incorrect. Say works alone here. Phrase 8. She told me a story about her childhood.
After dinner, Grandma told me a story about her childhood. It was beautiful.
Tell a story is a fixed phrase. Always tell. Never say. Use it when someone is sharing a narrative, an experience, or even a fictional tale. Phrase 9. I said goodbye and left.
I said goodbye and left the party around 10.
Say goodbye is another fixed expression. You always say goodbye. You don't tell goodbye. Quick, clean, and natural. Use it when describing how you ended a conversation or a visit. Phrase 10. Can you tell the difference?
Between these two coffees. Can you tell the difference?
Tell the difference is fixed. You can't say, can you say the difference? That sounds wrong immediately to any native speaker. Use this when comparing two things, flavors, sounds, images, situations. Beautiful. All 10 phrases. Listeners, go back and repeat each one out loud if you haven't already. Okay, quiz time. 5 questions. Listeners, try to answer before Jack does. Question 1. Which is correct? A. She said me the news. B. She told me the news.
Oh, that's B. She told me the news. Because after tell, you need a person, and after say, you don't add a person directly.
Correct. Said me is a classic mistake. Say doesn't connect to a person that way. Tell does. Always told me, told him, told us. Question 2. Find the mistake. He told the meeting was at 3 o'clock.
The mistake is told without a person. It should be he said the meeting was at 3, or he told us the meeting was at 3.
Perfect. Told needs someone told us, told me, told them. Without it, the sentence feels incomplete and unnatural. Question 3. Make this more natural. My teacher said me to study more.
My teacher told me to study more.
Yes. When there's a command or instruction with the person receiving it, tell is always the right choice. Said me to doesn't exist in English. Question 4. Real life situation. Your friend asks, what did the doctor say about your test results? How do you answer?
I'd say, she said the results were fine. She told me to just drink more water and come back in 3 months.
Excellent. You used both naturally in one answer, said for reporting the message, told me for the instruction the doctor gave. That's exactly how native speakers do it. Question 5. Open answer. No wrong answer here. Think of something someone told you recently. What did they tell you? And what did they say?
My flatmate told me to stop leaving dishes in the sink. He said he was tired of doing all the cleaning. I said sorry. He said it was fine, but I told him I'd do better.
Ha! Brilliant. And totally believable. Listeners, try your own answer. What did someone tell you today? What did they say? Even a simple one is great practice. Now, let's hear a real conversation. Jack and I are going to talk like two friends catching up after the weekend. Listen for how naturally say and tell come up.
Hey, did you go to that new cafe everyone's talking about?
I did. My friend told me it was incredible, so I finally went Saturday morning.
What did she say about it exactly?
She said the coffee was the best she'd had in the city. And honestly, she was right.
Was it crowded?
Packed. The person at the counter told me there'd be a 20-minute wait, so I just stood outside.
Oh wow. Did you tell them you had to be somewhere?
I did. I told the barista I had a meeting at 11, and she bumped me up a little.
Nice. See, it pays to be honest.
Well, I told the truth, and it worked out. The flat white was worth the wait, though.
Can you tell the difference between their coffee and the one from the place near our office?
Absolutely. No comparison. This one was smoother, less bitter. I said goodbye to cheap coffee forever.
Okay, that's it. I'm going this weekend.
Did you spot the phrases? Let me point them out. Told me it was incredible. That's telling someone a piece of information with a person included. What did she say? Asking about the content of her words. No person needed. Told me there'd be a wait. Instruction or information from a person to me. I told the barista. Giving information to a named person. Tell the truth. Our fixed phrase from today. Tell the difference, another fixed phrase. And said goodbye. Fixed expression. Always say, not tell. 7 natural uses in one short conversation. That's how it really works. Now, common mistakes. Let's be honest about what goes wrong most often. Mistake 1. She said me to call her.
Wrong.
Correct version. She told me to call her. Why does this happen? Because in many languages, the structure is say plus a person plus instruction. In English, that role belongs to tell. Always. Mistake 2. He told the food was cold.
Wrong.
You need a person. He told me the food was cold. Or you say, he said the food was cold. Without the person, told, just hangs there and the sentence breaks.
Okay, wait. I just want to check something. So if I want to say that my friend announced something at dinner, like, can I say my friend said us that he's getting married?
That's actually mistake 3, and you just made it live on air. Said us isn't correct. You either say, my friend told us he's getting married, or my friend said he's getting married. Said us is the mix-up between say and tell. Tell us works. Say us never works.
Got it. So I was mixing the two. Said us is neither one, it's a confused hybrid.
Exactly. And it happens because learners know both words but haven't fixed which one takes a person. After today, you will. Guided practice. For situations. Jack responds. Listeners, try your own answer first before you hear Jack's. Situation 1. You're at the office. Your colleague just got off a call with a client and comes over to your desk. Tell me what happened using told or said.
She came over and told me the client was happy with the proposal. She said they want to move forward next month.
Beautiful. 2 sentences, 2 different verbs, both perfectly used. Told me for the information delivered to you. Said for reporting the client's message. Situation 2. You bumped into an old friend on the street. You hadn't seen them in 2 years. Describe what happened. What did they say? What did you tell them?
I was walking to the supermarket and I saw him outside the pharmacy. He said he'd just moved back to the city. I told him we should catch up properly. He said he'd love that.
Excellent. Natural, real, no grammar stress in there at all. Listeners, try your own version. Use a real friend or a real situation. Situation 3. You're at the airport and your flight is canceled. The airline staff speaks to the crowd. How do you tell your friend about it later?
So I called her and I was like, the airline told us the flight was canceled. They said there'd be another one in 4 hours. I said I wasn't happy, but there was nothing I could do.
Perfect. Told us for the group announcement. Said for reporting the airline's message. And said I wasn't happy for expressing your own feeling. That's real English. Situation 4. Your friend asks why you look stressed this morning. Use at least one say and one tell in your answer.
Oh, my landlord called and told me the rent is going up next month. He said it was just a small increase, but still, it didn't feel small to me.
Spot on.
Told me for the direct information given to you. Said it was for reporting his words. You didn't confuse them once. Listeners, your turn. What would you say? All right, let's wrap it up. Quick recap. Alternating. Are you ready, Jack?
Ready.
Say does not need a person after it.
Tell always needs a person. Tell me, tell him, tell us.
Use say to report words or a message.
Use tell for instructions, directions, and commands.
Fixed phrases with tell. Tell the truth, tell a lie, tell a story, tell the time, tell the difference.
Fixed phrases with say. Say goodbye. Say sorry. Say hello.
Never use said me or said us. Those are broken sentences.
And never use told without a person right after it.
The golden memory line. Say what?
Tell who?
Say what, tell who. If I remember nothing else, I'll remember that.
Perfect.
Here's your practice challenge before you go. Think about something that happened yesterday. Anything. Maybe a conversation, some news, something someone told you. Write one sentence with say and one sentence with tell about it. Post them in the comments. We read every single one.
I'll go first. Yesterday, my neighbor told me there was going to be a building inspection this week. She said it would probably take all morning. There are 2 sentences, both words, real life.
That's exactly what we want from you. If this lesson helped, give us a like. It genuinely helps the channel grow and reach more learners like you. Subscribe if you haven't already. Every episode covers something real and practical. And drop your practice sentences in the comments. We want to see them.
And if you made a mistake in the comments, that's totally fine. That's how you learn. We'll cheer you on either way.
Exactly. Mistakes are just practice in disguise. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today on Speak English Fluently Now.
It's been a good one. Take care, everyone. Go use these words today. Even once is enough to make them stick.
Fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about being understood, being confident, and never stopping. We'll see you in the next one.